Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
I'm want to call and talk of the King there.
That's the reason I'm done with him, because I see the boy have me and the girl have me with the same Raga.
Well, the boy have you and the girl have beard with the same red rock.
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Because the girl with the next side a story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Aganeering because the way we are.
Yo, that word them mad. Aganeering. Aganeering to the flipping world.
Hi. Ragashanti are the Mixup daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Ready up. Ready up. Ready up now. Ready up now. Check. Tick.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ready up.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Let go that. Let it go. Big up on yourself in the night, yeah. My name Ragashanti, my mama last pitney, and Miss Cherry Wash Belly. Bless up on yourself, all massive and crew. Ragashanti live in your ears right there up on a big bad Monday night. It's all about the Bridge Nation, the Bridge 99 FM, of course. I don't know some Monday at Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. Monday night and Wednesday night. At what time in Jamaica I come on? 9 o'clock. Friday night, what time I come on? 8 o'clock. See? Big up on yourself, you know. As usual, I'm broadcasting outside of the IrieJam studios right here in New York City. Sister station for the Bridge 99 FM in Jamaica. You understand? It's a conglomerate. IrieJam across the world. Bridge 99 FM across the world. And that's the thing. Big up on yourself, people. Everything is everything. On all right, on a belly full. On a belly full. I want to tell some people call and tell me want to eat for dinner today. Because we keep it simple here, you know. We keep it simple here. But before we get in, I look at something and start taking the calls them and all these things. You that one I know. So, couple them a date. 1 year in a pass it since them a date. 1 year in a pass it and thing. Somewhere around the 4 or 5 months, the man, him tell the woman, say, you know something, find out one youth, I never know something did have. So I'm find a daughter, I never know something did have a daughter there, and the daughter, 8 years. He have 4 pitney already. And him find out, say, him have a daughter. And him never know say him daughter. And him go say, bam, I'm going to do a DNA test when the news reach him and thing, and boom, I'm daughter. So I'm going to say, Ray, I'm going to introduce him. So now I'm at a pinning him have to know that daughter there. And thing, and him make an introduction and sitting and whatever, and Ray. Them a juggle and thing and come down to about 8 to 9 months later. Him go tell her, say, boom, you know say me find another youth, me never know say me am. So that are 2, you know. You see the second one where him find is another daughter that, right? But the second one they know, about a month later, you know. So remember say all of this happened, 1 year in the past when all of this happened, you know. So about a month later, the second daughter when find out say him have, that makes 6 picnic him have. The second daughter, she find a brother. She find a brother where a fiend picnic too. And him go say, bam, son, can him insist on DNA test and him do DNA test and whatever. So, she a date somebody and within 1 year of dating him find 3 picnic where him never know him did that. Now, Mark, you know, and she find out is him go tell her each time it happen. Now, she, by the way, I don't know this person, the woman, I don't know them or whatever. But anyway, so she know, her thing is like, damn, what kind of man this? Have them picnic out there and him don't know about them picnic, have picnic and whatever, this and that and rare. Now, the man is Jamaican, you know, but she's not. But anyway, so she, you know, she's like, yo, what's going on? You know, like, this is weird. So, you know, she attacked the people about it and whatever. And like, but here the thing now, the relationship between she and the man is great. She loved the man and she know the man love her. And she's great. She said he was a wonderful man and thing. And by the way, I'm having money. I'm just saying, it's supposed to not be a factor. But it could be a factor because some people may say, yo, all of them people that's work and take care of them, him having money. Like money is the good money too. As we say in a ghetto, dirty money. Money turn up buck. You understand? So, him not know worry about this one. And based on what was relayed, each time him here say, him a pick me out there with the other 3, theme thing is just to make sure with the DNA. But right away, him just jump in and like, no, this is my responsibility. My responsibility. Them pick me and my responsibility, and I'm glad and I'm happy, I'm excited about them. And that is important, you know. So, him already know about 4 picnic. Right? Where him that take care of him, I provide for them, I take care of them, in touch with them and whatever, right? Him just happened to be dating her throughout the year when him find out about 3 more picnic. But each time him find out about the picnic them, all him did want for them make sure she have film. But once him knows have film picnic them, he's excited about being responsible for them. And I take care of them and things like that and whatever. I'm just telling you this because this says something about his character. Because she I wonder about him character. Because she has said, what kind of man does have 3 picnic out there? And I don't know about the 3 picnic them and whatever. But at the same time, she said he's a wonderful man, them have a wonderful relationship and thing. And at the same time, when him find out about them, him no itch. Him just jump in. And whatever, but so again, you know, me don't know the people or whatever, but with respect to a person who said to me, I said, my reasoning is this, you know. Couple of things. First, the first thing you want to do when them relationships something come up and thing is to assess the person based on your union with them. So you have to be careful when you bring over luggage and things, right? But I say if you ignore certain things, you know, because I'm going to get to that. But I'm just saying the first thing you want to do whenever you're in a position where you have to assess, where some sort of information come up, where you have to engage in some sort of assessment about the person you're with, the first thing you must start examining is what is the nature of the relationship between you and the person. So based on that, she said, it's great, it's good. So he might treat her good. Right? And so once you pass that hurdle, you know, the next thing is to identify if there are any, and I'm going to use nowadays terminology, if there are any red flags. Now, you know, I don't know this person or anything, But she have to go make her call and follow her spirit, right? If she feels, say, I don't know, if she feels, say, a man having 3 picnic out there, oh, by the way, him never hide it, say him did wild and they all over the world and thing like that. So, I one of them, oh, you explain it. Now, one of them, I don't know hustler man, but I one of them man there who, you know, him adventurous and he race car. Him into car. Well, let me just, say what I'm not say. But him is a man, one of them man there who fast pace and thing, particularly when him did younger. Wait there. So either the person who tell me in I'm late 40s and the man in I'm late 50s, or the person who tell me in I'm early 50s. Is either the person who tell me in I'm late 40s and the man who we're talking about in I'm early 50s, or the other way around, or the person who tell me in I'm early 50s and the other one in I'm late 40s. Either way, a late 40s, early 50s in ages and things like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't tell her what to do, but I'm going to say something now where some people may say, then that don't know nothing for, you know, like any badge of fun or something to be proud about. I'm not saying it anything to be proud about. I'm just going to identify it because it is something that is, you know, that is not unusual amongst Jamaican men. Well, this. It is not unusual among Jamaican men to have children out there where they never know about. And again, I'm not saying it in a way to say like what a big deal is. And if somebody wants to see it as a big deal, you know, it's their right to see it as a big deal, to see it as a degree of irresponsibility that constitutes a red flag. If somebody wants to see it that way, I totally respect that. I'm just saying it's not unusual. It's not unusual, you know, for, you know, in certain cultures, it's not unusual for people, for good or for bad, for Jamaican men, you know, particularly, you know, them young, wild days, you know, to have, well, young is relative, no? Because one of the youth was 8, and the second girl was 14. And her brother is older than her. The brother where she find is older than her. So, 8, that means about 9, 10 years ago, him did go on with something. I don't know. But I don't know. I think I would suggest it's something that, well, don't ignore it, but at the same time, hey, you're with a nice man who you say is treating you good and the relationship is great. And I know something where she go find out is him go tell her. So him not hide it from her. And him tell her with gusto and relish and joy in that him find him children them and him can't take care of them and whatever. So I think that says something about him. I don't know what led up to him not having, you know, not knowing about the children. I don't know the backstory to that or whatever. But if you just go with what evidence is presented in the present, and if this is a man who, on finding out that him having children, he's excited about taking care of his responsibility, assuming the responsibilities associated therein. It says something about him. I mean, nobody not perfect, but it says something about his character, something good. I submit. So I understand that. Yeah, it's unusual for a woman to be dating a man and she know him have 4 picnic and then 1 year in the past and the man find out about 3 other picnic him have out there and him don't know about it and whatever. That is unusual. But very often with these things, you have to weigh the merits on either side, the merits and the demerits on either side. And when I say we should be careful with either side because sometimes it's beyond the binary. Sometimes it's multiple sides. So you have to weigh all the factors, you know, and where they are located and then engage in a sober assessment of these things and see if you can reach some sort of understanding that say, well, life is not ideal, most often life is not ideal. It doesn't neatly and harmoniously follow a script free of any form of disturbance. No, life no works. We all are imperfect in our own ways. We all make choices that could have been made differently, and so forth. But at the same time, as we assess these things, it is imperative that we also reach some sort of understanding from our assessment that, they say, but at the core of this person, whatever frailties they may have or whatever imperfections or whatever traits of concern that you may identify in these people, that, at their core, is this a nice person? That's one. And two, is this somebody with whom you're compatible with, right? Because it can be a nice person, but it's not somebody you're compatible with. And once you engage in that compatibility assessment, you also have to just be real with yourself, because the person can be very nice and good and whatever, but based on your personality, your standards, and things where you can manage and where you can't manage, that might not be the person for you. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the man. I don't know the backstory or whatever. Perhaps he was leading a colorful, adventurous life and a little bit cavalier and what. I don't know what. I don't know. I can't even chew in nothing in this if we go start judging man, because I don't know. But based on what is presented right here, collectively, those things that is presented about him collectively, to me, it says that this is a relatively decent man, a good man, and but it's for her. They say, let me see if anybody say anything about it. Yeah, but it's for what? But it's for her to make her assessment and to determine, what she feel about him, what conclusion she feel, and follow her gut instinct, Cause that counts for something too, like deep down, what you feel from that person, It's one thing when you hear something, it's the next thing when other people tell you about it and thing, all right? All right, we're going to open the phone line. I want to call in with anything you want to talk about and thing. At the same time, I want to talk to you about this monkey... What them call it? Monkey pox. Want to hear about it? Want to hear about this monkey pox thing? Let me see if this. I did send it to my phone, so it should be here in my phone. Here we go. All right. I think this is. Bam. Want to hear about this monkeypox thing? Yeah. Oh, hold on. The phone line. Prezi? Oh, man, I pull out the phone line. The number from Jamaica is 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, the toll-free number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Now, I find it interesting that a lot of these, for years now, a lot of the diseases that that are considered super dangerous and whatever, a lot of them have animal names as some sort of appendage. And the naming convention involves some animal. Mine, you have Ebola, you have long-time malaria. Those are not animal. But think about it. You have swine flu. What the cow one did name, Prezi? What the cow disease? They never want cow disease, man. What? Mad cow. You have swine flu. Mad cow. Which other one you have? Bird flu. Which different from swine flu and mad cow. You did have some other one, man. Some other animal one, man. Right? Now, we know about chicken pox a long time. You know? Chicken pox, they were long time. Let me see if anybody, let me see if anybody. But anyway, now people, I never know of a monkey pox. Now, when I first heard about it, boom, right away me here. Oh, from Africa. So I got defensive. Me get defensive right away. Me said, this look a nastiness. Here they go again. I gotta blame Africa for something or whatever. This and so I decided to do a little reading on it. And while I'm not yet, you know, you have to be careful with them people, you know, with them something, you know, because there have been several instances where, you know, as soon as something happens somewhere, somehow it go Africa it start from. But anyway, when I God, I want to do a while ago, man, just lost it. But when I started checking it out, pretty much everything says that, yeah, it you know, them say it supposedly. I'm not saying that it is, you know. I'm just saying that I read multiple sources and they say it started from somewhere into Central and West Africa. Again, you know, that it doesn't mean that that is the case. I'm just saying the first, I heard a reporter ask President Biden about it, and he basically responded like, yeah, we should be concerned about it. So that was when I first heard about it. And then the very next thing I saw about it was them bring up Africa. So I got defensive. But I'm just letting you know that I've read a couple other things and them say that, Africa. But on reading even more, I find it interesting that most of this so-called outbreak, what am I talking about now, seeing? They're in Western countries, European countries and thing, right? They're mainly in Western countries, right? But they seem to be saying that it started in Nigeria and was exported to Western countries, and it has spread in our Western countries. So my reasoning is this. I remember, no, you know, I'm not a virologist and I'm not one of them disease expert there and whatever. So I'm a lay person, just approaching this thing critically, you know. But my thing is this. If them claims had come from Nigeria, one of the most populous country in the world, and I must say it come from Nigeria, and I'm going to read something and you're going to hear how much country it spread to. So, if it come from Nigeria, supposedly, and spreading to all these other countries now where they must see, why we never hear about it in Nigeria before then? Why we never hear say it has spread in Nigeria? Because it would be understandable if it has spread in Nigeria, and then you can't say, it's been spreading in Nigeria and it was then exported and I saw it has spread other places. So, and then in thinking about it, I said to myself, well, it could be that it's there in Nigeria and not being diagnosed, right? Right? So it could be. And that is, unfortunately, that has happened in a lot of developing nations. You know, something that go on in our country, but through, you know, the health apparatus and the medical infrastructure there, perhaps they're not looking for these things, or these things are, you know, exist out in some, you know, rural setting where, you know, you don't have these type of monitoring going on that would nab these things and identify them as quickly as they come about. Then perhaps, you know, we could say this. But anyway, the main thing I want to know is that this thing it is not airborne. You can pass with sneeze and them something there. So right? So I want to understand that. So in that sense, I am not an expert, but I wouldn't suggest you be too alarmed about it like that. To think like, oh, it's something like, because remember now, we all like kind of touchy now with the coronavirus thing, So next thing we hear another disease. I remember. So a virus is not like a disease. It's not like a disease. This one, it has to be passed through contact. It must be passed through contact. It can be contact with a person, like it is passed sexually, but apparently it can be contact with people close to and whatever. But the main thing with it, you have to have some sort of lesion, Lesion. Now, that is both a term for what we in Jamaica say one scrape or one scratch your skin. You see your skin. Well, I don't want to confuse. A scratch, you have scratch where it's itching, and we say scratch, you have scratch your skin. But we have scratch where it's unknown, like see your skin scratch this so. Meaning like like your skin, like a little lesion is like your skin scrape, So what it implies, well, not imply, what it's saying is that it has to have some sort of opening on the skin or the body, for it to enter. So the most direct way you can catch this thing, is from contact, including sex. Particularly for sex, we have some bruising and going and all these things, So I'll if you say you're uku, and you do the something with them and thing, look at bruising and go on this one, right? But it can be passed through. So I'm going to just read something real quick for you. So you know what I want. So on one level, you want to think about it, but on another level, I don't think it's cause for alarm and thing. And like we have to be careful that given how sensitive we are to what we have been through for the past more than 2 years with the coronavirus, that we don't start, self-inducing anxiety in ourselves and thing, and then just start to exaggerate about something that is, is not worthy of panic. But anyway, this is from the Associated Press. This is the best one, the best article out of the ones that I read. And it says, expert, monkeypox likely spread by sex at 2 raves in Europe. And I just want to remind you that a rave, I want big party, right? Them young people, something them call it rave, right? So the title of the thing is expert, monkeypox likely spread by sex at raves in Europe. I'm going to just read part of it, and this is the Associated Press outside of London. A leading advisor to the World Health Organization described the unprecedented outbreak of monkeypox. By the way, the first me know about something of monkeypox in developed countries as a random event that appears to have been caused by sexual activity at 2 recent raves in Europe. Dr. David Heyman, who formerly headed WHO's emergencies department, told the Associated Press that the leading theory to explain the spread of the disease was sexual transmission at raves held in Spain and Belgium. Monkeypox has not previously triggered widespread outbreaks beyond Africa. And basically, I say it never broke out outside of the continent of Africa, where it is endemic in animals. We know monkeypox can spread when there is close contact with the lesions of someone who is infected. And it looks like sexual contact has now amplified that transmission, said Heyman. So there must say sexual contact in Spain, and what the other country, Spain and what? Spain and Belgium. That marks a significant departure from the disease's typical pattern of spread in Central and Western Africa, where people are mainly infected by animals like wild rodents and primates, and outbreaks have not spilled across borders. Basically, they must say weight usually exists. It was relatively contained, and them have no outbreak outside. Health officials say most of the known cases in Europe have been among men who have sex with men. I'm not getting involved in that. But anyone can be infected through close contact with a sick person, their clothing or bed sheets. Scientists say it will be difficult to disentangle whether the spread is being driven by sex or merely close contact. Now, again, they're saying that it's generally primarily spread amongst gay men having sex with men. But in the next breath, they're saying, but it can spread in any sexual contact. We have to be careful here too, because a lot of these things, them have a way with us blame gay people for this, gay people for that, and whatever and thing. But they say it right there. It can spread through sex, any form of sex, right? So whether you're heterosexual or whatever. By nature, sexual activity involves intimate contact, which one would expect to increase the likelihood of transmission, whatever a person's sexual orientation and irrespective of the mode of transmission. So this person said Mike Skinner, a virologist at Imperial College in London. So this person is saying, listen, this thing you can't spread through sex, period. Whoever have sex, right? More I read some other something. Okay. On Monday, coming on, I read everything. I need to read it. On Monday, the European Center for Disease Prevention and Control Director Andrea Ammon, I don't know how that name is pronounced, said, quote, the likelihood of further spread of the virus through close contact, for example, during sexual activities among persons with multiple sexual partners, is considered to be high. To date, WHO, the World Health Organization, WHO, has recorded more than 90 cases of monkeypox in a dozen countries, including Canada, Spain, Israel, France, Switzerland, the United States of America, and Australia. On Monday, Denmark announced its first case. Portugal revised its total upwards to 37. Italy reported one further infection, and Britain added 37 more cases. So of all these countries here, they're all Western white majority countries. I don't know the demographics of Israel. Israel is not. Israel is in the Middle East. So if you take out Israel, you have Canada, Spain, Switzerland, the United States, Australia, Denmark, Italy, Portugal. Well, it's interesting that Italy and Portugal have high numbers, and they are just above the northern border of Africa. So, but most of them, the place they. U.S. health officials said Monday they knew of one confirmed case in the state of Massachusetts and 4 probable cases, 2 in Utah, 1 in Florida, and 1 in New York City. All were men who had traveled outside of the United States. All right, so I'm going to read the rest of it and thing. It's a long article. I don't need to read the rest of it. So I'm just sharing this to give you a little sense of what's going on with this monkeypox thing, what I'm talking about. But again, I heard some part of the reason why I'm sharing it. I heard some people like, yeah, I'm going to sit in here, monkeypox, I come from with, who don't know, sister, at the end of that, because Jamaican people are easy, you know. Once a little something start going on, you have some people that's gotta come for him world. See there? Gotta come for him world. Signs of the time. Cause you know the Bible thing, you know. Signs of the time are everywhere. You know, if I went me, I sing that. Hold on, what going on, sir? Check. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Something not going on, so we got something. Hey, you know, if I went me, I sing that song there. Me old man, well, relatively speaking, of course, And from a little bit, them I tell about signs at the times and all them something. I mean, hear a couple of people hear about the monkeypox thing, because them I talk about it. And listen, people, it's not a good thing, but it is nothing to be alarmed about on the level of a pandemic. There's nothing like that. And frankly, from what I'm hearing thus far, it's not even something upon the level of even the same swine flu and mad cow disease. It don't even Ebola. It's not even on the level of Ebola and whatever. And some of the stuff that I read, they say it's something that once you have it, you can just run the course and it go away. So I know something whatever. Like the fatality rate for it is something like probably like say 4, 5, 6%. It's really, really small. It's minuscule. So I don't think people should worry about it, and be careful, because we're so primed with this thing about disease and virus and whatever, that if you start hearing something new, you start panic and then, burden yourself with all forms of anxiety and all that. You don't need to do that with this monkeypox thing. At the same time, don't dash out your sitting all about. All right? We're going to break. We'll soon forward. Prezi.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Yeah, man, back in the thing and thing on the calling with any mix up one. But just one real quick point, the thing I'm just talk about. Let me go an example of what I say. African scientists, they are confused and befuddled. Bossy word meaning, confused, perplexed. But they're saying that usually the outbreaks are in Africa, right? And they're confused as to why you have all these outbreaks in all these other countries. They've never seen this before. And it's with men. But I want to read, I'll just read quickly a quote here that I find funny. Now, be careful, because while I am outrageous and whatever, usually when I'm doing radio, I have a particular brand that I market and that I engage in, and, that is very much a part of me and whatever, but I have other sides to me, and some of them are quite nerdy, right, which I own. But there are things that I find funny that, perhaps the average listener of Ragashanti usual content on radio that you won't find funny. But I happen to find this hilarious, the way it ends. But some of me just read it. So again, you may not find it that funny. So, but anyway. So this is an article on the African scientists who are just like, walk one. Okay, so this go. I'm stunned by this. Every day I wake up and there are more countries infected, said Oyewale Tomori, a virologist who formerly headed the Nigerian Academy of Science and who sits on several World Health Organization advisory boards. This is not the kind of spread we have seen in West Africa. So there may be something new happening in the West. Again, it's not something that most of you are going to find funny. But just hearing an African scientist talking about a disease and saying, nah, they not all the disease that's broke out in a them country over there, so. A disease that is essentially endemic to, Central and Western Africa. And we never have a broke out in a place, but not only we have a broke out, but it's a broke out in a whole heap of country. Now, man, something are going over there in the West, man. Something are going over there in the West. Them up to something over there in the West. Now, people, we laugh about them things, We laugh about them things all the while. And like me, I tell you, it's funny to me to hear this African scientist now, this black, brilliant black. So now something is going. People, say you have some of them country, them out there, them have a thing named biological warfare, right? And very often you have all these countries out here, you have a lot of countries that stockpile biological weapons, which has to do with viruses, germ warfare, and whatever, this and that, because them have all these weapons with them have to say, if them have an enemy, if you go put it over this and make it spread over this and kill half the people over this, right? So biological warfare is a thing. It has long been a thing. So I don't know if that is what the scientist is implying, but there is room there for us to, to kind of suss it out, as we are saying in Jamaica, and say, it's like the scientists are say, yo, why going to make sense with a monkeypox thing, This are the African scientists, who is a virologist, this a way, this a person a study, and no and whatever, So I wouldn't be surprised if that person, because it can't say certain things, So can it kind of imply, and I say, then I owe it bust out in them country there, so. Specifically them white country there over there in the west. Them white majority country there, so, over there in the west. Them up to something, man. Something not going over there, man. Because this is a disease we're always over here, so. And we always deal with it because, you have to look at outbreak, them thing. So what could have caused that feet just bust out over there? Some Muslim man, them and thing. People remember when AIDS did come out? Remember what them did say? A gay men and this and that and AIDS and AIDS and AIDS. Then they carry right back to Africa and say Africa it start and then we have the gay men and then the gay men them come out and say, no, I want to wait name our community and whatever. Then you hear all these arguments that come out and say, no, this was created in a laboratory. Right? And them, them always pick a group for demonize and put it on that group there in terms of distraction and obfuscation of the truth and whatever, and for send your wife, you don't know where it there. Yeah, no for them going with them something. So I wouldn't be surprised if I that the scientists are saying, and I say, a fool on the take with her. Say over there, so they sitting broke out. In a broke out, yes, I want to say it come from, but it broke out over there, son. That's why when I'm chat about, it looked like it was exported from Nigeria and I saw it spread and whatever. So if it export from Nigeria, why Nigeria not have a outbreak? But you have outbreak of all these other white countries and things like that. If Nigeria didn't have an outbreak and then it spread, we could have said, well, yeah. But Nigeria don't have an outbreak. There's no outbreak on record of monkeypox in Nigeria. But it broke out in all of these white countries. Anyway, give me a call. Something in a something. Something in a something. Give me the call, President. 876-676-4996 from Jamaica. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, that number, the toll-free number is 888-546-8742. That's 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. To the phone lines we go. Good night. Hello. Yeah.
4996 from Jamaica.
Yes.
876-67.
Carla, turn off the radio. Yeah. Move away from the radio. Turn off the radio. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, what go on?
What am I talking about monkeypox now, sir?
You know what, sir? I just go through the whole thing already. Yeah, what you
Only
say?
God alone can tell what happened to it.
What that go?
Only God alone, Father God, up him can tell what happened to disease them.
So, hold on now. So, how would you hear from God about the disease? Can you tell us how to...
No, man. No, man. I'm going to tell what happened now.
Yeah.
Me's a church man now. I'm going to tell what happened now.
Uh-huh.
So, I tell me about this monkeypox.
Yeah.
And me only say, Father, please touch the disease them, Father.
Yeah.
I'll make everything all right.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because that me always talk about the Father about.
All right.
And certain things when me a problem, you see.
But I can ask you something. Hold on. I can ask you something.
No problem.
Yeah. But remember, the same Father you're referring to, God,
yes.
say, God will help those who help themselves. So, how you can help yourself with this now?
Or me can help myself now?
No, because God say God say you can pray, but don't depend on prayer alone. You can't just pray about things alone. So what I'm saying, what actions can you take? Give it that God said, no, I only help you if you help yourself. So the matter just pray.
Yeah.
I want if you come do everything for now, whatever. Why you think I make you put on upon earth? Get busy and take care of yourself and you. So how would you take care of yourself now? With this thing, with this monkey?
The part kind of difficult.
The part
Jano.
But well,
no.
no.
God alone can't tell what me say. Difficult, man.
No, but you keep on and say only God alone can. I am asking you, but God say you must depend. God say you must depend on Him alone. Don't God say that?
I protect yourself then.
No, well, man, don't God say you must depend on Him alone. Don't God say, God, I will help you if you help yourself. No, that God say.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so me ask you, how you going to help yourself, you know? How you going to help yourself, you know?
That part kind of difficult, you know. That kind of difficult, Ragaman.
Okay, so but you going to go and listen and learn. One of the things you can do is go and educate yourself about it, don't it?
Yeah.
All right. But one of the things I want to remind you, though, say it's not a virus where, like, if somebody sneezes, you catch it and thing. The way that you catch it, you have to come in contact with somebody who have it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing I want you to know, I know something will spread fast like a virus and whatever. So even the chances of it coming to Jamaica is, I say it's not going to reach there, but the chances of it reaching Jamaica is probably slim. But nowadays, though, everybody a travel go, everybody everywhere travel go everywhere. So, you know, things pass fast and things like that. And the third thing you may want to do is, it's like all you know, you sound like a god man, but tell me something. You girl is, you bully part woman, you sleep around?
No.
You don't sleep? A true you tell me or a lie you tell me?
No, I swear to God,
hold on, wait, when last you sort out? When last you sort out?
No, man, let me tell you something, Ranga.
When last you sort out?
I can't tell you.
What you mean? What you mean you can't tell me? When last you sort out?
What big woman come from town, 35-year-old come from town and Harborview.
Yeah.
And when he come, he no come back again. He may want to come back in about 2 minutes and he couldn't say, he never come back, call the money now set straight. After the COVID come on, so me tell the country COVID come on, you know.
Oh, well, one big man from Harborview, they come check. Which part you call from?
Me there Hanover.
Yeah, there Hanover. So one big man from Harborview down to Kingston. Did come check you. And you and I did do it, no?
Yeah, one guest house, me go.
One guest house, and you do it and thing. It did turn up? It did good?
Yeah, man, it very nice, man.
It did nice. All right. How long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
How long ago?
Couple months back.
Couple months back. Boy, what you do? What you say? You tell Ufa cousin, fear cousin session up for forward again.
Yeah, because things they set straight the second time anyway come. The time when the COVID come on now.
Oh,
so couldn't make him come.
So you no one say she. You couldn't make she come. Say she.
Yeah, I couldn't make she come.
Yeah, so why you couldn't make she come? What you mean? Your money your money never 100 or fear money never 100. Which one?
No, my money. See the money now in a fix up 100% he come back.
Okay, for she come back, for she come back.
About that never ready neither and the COVID come on again.
Okay.
And I lick my brain.
Okay.
I lick my brain to me start consider.
Oh, they lick your brain and thing. Okay, okay.
So this one now.
But yeah.
So this one now, one day me start consider and talk to the Father.
Who Father? Oh, God?
God Almighty, yeah.
Yeah, you start talk to the Almighty and then what happen?
Yeah, and then me stop consider.
Well, what you did I consider upon?
No, the COVID.
The COVID. And then
I lick my brain, I made a spin.
Oh, the COVID lick your brain and make your head spin, down.
Yeah.
So hold on, man. So what you say? Anyone should it come back, you have to go a guest house again and you never have no money to carry or go guest house.
No, man, I don't want me, Raga. I never buy no food prepare and that lick for my brain again, too.
You never buy no food prepare for you?
No,
Well on. Then what? She eat enough? Food?
No, in the time you have that, but me shall have something to eat, because when you ain't come the first time, you ain't hungry.
Oh, when she did come the first time, she did hungry?
Yeah, well, Magnum, you ain't drink.
What?
Magnum, you ain't drink, I want soda.
Well on. When she come the first time, she drink one Magnum and a soda?
Yeah.
Well on, at that you did give her when she did hungry when she come the first time, a Magnum and a soda?
No, me buy the soda for myself and he say I want some, I give him some.
Oh, you buy this?
And then buy more Magnum and me buy a...
Well on. This woman that come all the way from Harborview in Kingston and come look for you at Hanover and thing or whatever. And when she come, she tell us that she hungry, right? And you did buy one soda for yourself and she said she hungry and you give her some of your soda, don't?
Yeah, but me prepare straight to that. Me never prepare right way.
You never prepare?
Me tell her cousin say me never prepare.
Hello? Well, your creditor done?
Yes, who done,
No,
man?
well on. Me gonna make them call you back right now. I who down them, I who down the pressy. Well on, me make them call you back here. Tell him for call him back.
Yeah.
Well on, me gonna wait for you. Call him back.
Alright, God can't tell what happened.
Yeah, me know me gonna make them hang up and make them call you. Tell him call him back. Pressy, call him back right now. Call him back right now, cause I be Yo, me not care no what anybody wants to Raga the boss when it comes to them something. And we make something out of nothing. Yo, on this year we just kind of work out the mix up, man. Sweet me. Jesus have mercy. The 35-year-old good has come all the way from Harborview at Kingston. Go way over the Western Paris and Hanover. One long drive that in the people. And reach over there. Yeah, you're there. Oh, you're there back. All right. So,
Yeah, man. Only God can't tell what happened.
no, well on, man. So what me I say is, first of all, how you come to know about her? How you come to get the link with her if she left Harborview and come up at Hanover? How you meet her?
Yeah, no, Raga.
Yeah, talking iPhone.
God love.
Eh?
Tell us to God love.
Yeah.
I live at Burns River.
Yeah, Burnt River, yeah?
Westmoreland.
Yeah, talking iPhone. Talking iPhone. Talking iPhone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me not go on primary school.
Yeah.
And this girl named Tashika Samuel.
No call no name. No, wait. No call no name. Just don't call nobody name here. Just tell with the mix up.
Aye.
Yeah, go on. And this girl, yeah?
Yeah, when me and to go to give me the number.
Yeah.
To me like her and so we call her.
Yeah.
Me know nobody call him because me know him not answer phone.
She.
She not answer phone, so me have the number right down.
Yeah.
One day me call the number now, one big man now. He answer the phone.
Yeah.
Tell me say yeah, son a XYZ, daughter XYZ, and next son I do something.
Yeah.
XYZ.
Yeah.
So he said grab my grandmother, XYZ. So me there talk to him every day, every night.
Well on. So the big man who answered the phone, was it the person who we did get the link for? I want different person that?
Yeah. Yes, the big man now I see him cousin me they talk to.
Oh, the big man cousin you did a reason with. Okay, so the big man, when they say big man, how old she is?
35.
35. And she a big man. How old you is?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, 29. And she
Yeah.
Okay. So when you had a reason upon the phone enough now, what happened after that?
They tell me about his cousin.
She a tell about your cousin.
They tell me about his cousin, yeah.
Yeah. And?
So I'm going to a family good friend now.
Yeah.
Some of some flowers.
And what?
I do landscaping.
What you say what about flowers? What?
A landscaping me deal, so what do you do on my friend yard?
Yeah.
And if one day ring same time I answer it.
Yeah.
And I talk to her and XYZ and he come. And I meet myself.
She. Well on. So you just tell her to come up and come check you, right?
Me, she has have.
And
Yeah,
you
go for him and carry him up.
You go for her down a
Yeah.
Sav. And then carry her.
Me meet her as have.
You meet her at Sav and then you take her next transportation from Sav, go up to Hanover, right?
Come at Grange.
Up at Grange Hill side. But Grange Hill
Yeah.
in Westmoreland, man?
Yeah. I'm take one from Grange go Hanover.
The Hanover, okay, and thing. And then, so when you drop over Hanover now, what happen now?
And guess what, me go?
Okay, you're not go guest house.
You want to have a good friend.
Rona, your good friend. Then tell me something now. When she tell us that she did hungry?
So when he come now, he tell me say I'm hungry.
She.
Hungry, but
When she come, yeah, she.
he went hungry.
Yeah, she went hungry.
Same time I go for her.
Oh,
And then I go for she.
Well, so as soon as I pick her up, she says she hungry.
No, when time I catch.
Oh, when you
I
catch?
shop when there, but he shop when when I just went the way locked down.
Oh, okay. So when you catch, that I know when you reach Hanover.
Yeah.
Okay, she says she hungry. So what you give her? When she tell us she hungry, what you give her?
You know, he say want a Magnum. So me buy her it.
No, hold on. When she says she hungry, how the Magnum come in? Are you buy her the Magnum or she asks the Magnum?
She asked it and me buy her.
Oh, she asks her Magnum?
Yeah, and me buy her.
But you say you did a drink something and then she takes some of your soda.
I soda me go buy and he say want some and me give him some.
Oh, you go buy her soda and she says she wants some and you give her some of the soda. So how the Magnum come in?
Yes.
How the Magnum
No,
come?
she buy.
Oh,
she
and
say
then,
want a Magnum to buy.
and then she asks you the Magnum after then, right?
Yeah, and me buy her.
Okay, so it look like she asked you the Magnum for kind of get her vibes because she knows that you and her did go do this something with them, don't?
Yeah.
Oh, because she want the Magnum kind of charge her up a little bit. So you
Yeah.
did drink some of the Magnum too?
No, me never no Magnum. I swear I may want.
And she alone drink Magnum.
Yeah.
So she drink half the Magnum?
No, and I drink at the same time.
Oh, never drink it half same time. So then
No.
you got it. So the first time you meet her then when that time they do when you go for. So then you know what? You go to the guest house then I wanna just no go on with that thing, don't.
Yeah, and the next day I have to send him home because my grandmother when I go to clinic I'm over here.
Oh, so the next so she stay overnight at the thing and whatever.
Yeah.
So you and her. So well how much round you and her got? 1 round or 2 round or?
2 round, 2 round.
When you and her do the things then man in the guest house.
You be there for till daylight, man.
Oh wait, wanna go on with enough something till daylight, don't?
Yeah, man, but you over there went down, I won't make it of a clinic.
What you say what? What you say? What?
No, the over there went finish.
What did finish?
So
What?
Yes, so you tell me say this I
No. What you said it finish? What?
The condom them I finish.
Oh, the condom them did finish. All right then. So
Yeah.
But you work whole night with her, don't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what me I said to her? What me I said to her? What she eat? What kind of food she eat? She did eat anything else apart from the Magnum?
No. Because that name provide.
That
and
never...
the money partner set good.
Hold on. So far she come up and you link her down a sub.
Yeah.
I carry her go Green Jill. And then you carry her go Hanover. And she drink some of your soda. And then you buy her the Magnum and she shut off the Magnum. And then you start work whole night and thing and what. So that whole time that she not eat nothing.
Come in provide. I'm telling you, I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
God alone can't tell her what. God alone can't tell her what happened.
So God alone can't tell her, though.
Yeah, can't tell you what happened.
Can't tell me what happened, though. God alone know what. Okay. So when she done in her morning, she did hungry again, though. Talk it through, though.
Bye.
Eh?
God can't tell her what happened.
No, when me ask you, me can't ask God what happened, but me ask you, she didn't say she hungry again?
No. You didn't say nothing to me.
Okay. So then what me know? You give her bus here for go home in her morning?
Yeah, and give me money same way.
And give her money? What kind of money you give her? Oh, you give her food? You give her a thing for huh?
Yeah, but me tell you something sorry about that. Next time we will get something better.
We will get something better. But you can't just pinch her and tell you how much you peel her, man. So, cause we know so you
know I want 7 grand main game.
You get her...
And give her 3 grand to pay back in fear.
Well, now, you get her 7 grand, though.
Yeah, and give her 3 grand to pay back in fear.
And then you get her 3 grand different from the 7 grand?
Yeah.
Okay, so she get 10 grand then, though?
Yeah, but you have in fear difference still. You want 2 grand difference same way.
You have one what? 2 grand what?
Different same. You want 2,000 different from the 7 when me give. It's 10. Where that call 10 when me give then.
Okay, she did have 2,000 different.
No, me give it same way.
Hold on. So you give her 7 grand, right?
Yeah.
And then you give her 3 grand more for the fear, right?
2.
2 grand more for the fear?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much you get total then?
So.
7 and? 7 and 2 and 9 grand she get total then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you give her 9 grand, 2 grand for your fear, and you give her 7 grand for all for yourself, no?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, still next time we get something better.
Next time you give her a thing better and whatever, because you never really depend on nothing at that time. You did have to go with your grandmother go clinic, no?
Yeah. Okay,
so you have to make sure so you have something for you to take care of your grandmother too, and them look away there and thing.
Yeah, but yeah, so I think that my cousin there no the boat. That's it.
Okay, so you do? You carry her go bus stop. You carry her go bus stop and put her upon something.
No, I mean go with him at clinic.
No. Me attack the woman, man, the 35-year-old woman from Harborview. What you do? Are you? Eh?
Yeah. I cross road. Me carry him come.
You carry her go the crossroad and thing and put her upon transportation for go back home, don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So well, and the transportation when put her to carry her go straight to Kingston, or she did go back through.
So Granville to go. And he take one something from Granville go Sav.
Do Sav and then take back something from Sav for go back to town or Kingston for go Harborview, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But all of that fear they go come up to about $2,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when you say she link you back and say she want to come back, no?
Yeah, but me tell him cousin every tell me. And cousin call and tell me. So me tell him cousin say, no make him come it.
Oh, so she call the cousin and tell the cousin say she want to come back, come see her. But she sound like she
Yes,
like
I
you,
lost
man.
the number.
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
Oh,
but me
sound like she like
they
you,
want to
man.
come back out in- Eh?
It sound like she like you, man. She want to come back, man.
Yeah, he like me, man, but he like in here, do a nice.
What you say? She
nice
like you, but
girl.
she not carried?
No, he like in here like a Rasta like.
Oh, she lock in here, like Rasta.
Yeah.
Ah, here, like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice big body girl, you know. Look good, you know.
Yeah, all right.
And short, she wear like me, you know, my type, you know.
Okay, she short like you and she have a big
Yeah,
butt,
only
no?
God can tell. Yeah, only God can tell what happened to me, I know.
Uncle
When
God-
I want to come back.
What you say, what, you want her to come back, what? You want her to come back?
Yeah, but yeah, no. Just want him come back. But yeah, no, only God can tell what happened to me, I know. As me about the monkeypox, me just get.
Oh, do you hear about the
Yeah,
monkey?
just-
Do you hear about the monkeypox? You don't even want she come back,
Yeah.
'cause you don't want to catch nothing, because you don't even know if she have the monkeypox, no?
Yeah, but me I pray to the Father, seek out what is what first.
Okay, you pray to the Father for
Ask question.
ask question. All right, follow your
Yeah.
spirit. If your spirit said, don't go back and take the 35. Well, she did fluff. Oh, you say she short and a big bottom,
I
don't?
fluff look good. Yeah, I look good.
I look good. I fluffy.
Yeah, and he say I want that still, you know.
In what? And she,
Yeah, I want to that and cousin left with me still when he when I come.
Oh, she
yeah,
have a
but
look
me
at-
no watch that still.
you know what? Nothing wrong if she have a look at that. Why am I with that? Nothing wrong with that.
No, me no watch that, man. Me give money same way. I mind
Okay. You give her, and you mind the
Yeah,
very good.
till me get from one.
Okay, till you get year one. So you want a youth to
Yeah,
do. You
yeah.
want your youth them to do.
Yeah, me that. Only God can tell her what happens.
Only God can tell you what happened. Boy, may I tell you say one thing with you, you know. Anything you're not too sure about, you know, you
Yeah.
just know say God can't tell we don't.
Yeah.
All right. So but so after this monkeypox thing and second and you get a look of food and thing, you gonna link her back?
Yes, man.
All right.
All right, now me want to cook food and see if now I place them. Now I building society, man. So me want him come back.
Yeah, you want she. You want her to come back. You want her. And when she come
Me
back
want she to
this
come
time,
back.
and when she come back this time, make sure say you have 30 condoms. So you don't run out of condom that time, you hear?
30.
Yeah, because you's a man, you would just go whole night and whole the next day or whatever. Because you sound like you eat some good ground food. Like you sound like you eat up your cocoa and your dasheen and your yam and your them something there.
Apple.
And your apple yam and your nigger yam and them something there.
A banana, a veg.
And your banana and your veg. So you sound like you're a stoller. So you can go whole night, whole week. So you're going to eat.
Yeah, but look at the a barrel of condom me I put down, man. Only God can tell you what happens.
Barrel of condom, only God can't tell you what going to reach out the next time. Damn barrel!
A barrel of gold money.
Wait, and what?
A barrel of gold money and food stack up.
A barrel of money and food stack because you now make you start out and hungry again. You want magnum, you want food, barrel of money, barrel of condom thing. Only God can tell you what going to reach out the next time.
Yeah.
Listen to me now, man. Big up yourself here, sir.
Yeah, big up myself, give thanks to you for it. But you know, Raga.
Yeah.
So them I say, but so I'm saying monkeypox, you know, monkeypox not serious.
No.
Not serious business.
No, man, the monkeypox serious, but I know nothing for you worry about. You know, it not come at Jamaica, so you not for worry. Listen, me, man, it not there Jamaica, a far it there, so you can send back for her and thing. And, but
Yeah.
But hold on, give her set up a food this time so she not hungry, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, cook
Only
some.
Father can't tell you what, Raga.
Only God can tell you what.
Yeah, Raga, big up.
Yeah, man, so
Raga, big up 99.7. Big up 99.7, man.
yeah, no worry yourself, man. Bridge 99 FM, that's how the
Yeah,
thing
Bridge
there.
99. Big up myself, Raga.
Back, yeah, what you say?
But look at one thing I have to say.
Yeah.
Whenever I used to come for here, at 10:30, so on time. So long time.
Who, me?
So, yeah.
Yeah, man, remember say when me the door at Jamaica, them used to come on radio enough, man.
Because Raga, me want cousin be every day, me and him listen here, you know.
Cool,
And he
man.
hear there, you know.
Cool, man.
Yeah, man.
That's how the thing say.
Almighty God, Raga, big up yourself, man. Praise the Father, yeah, Raga.
Only God can tell you. That me I tell you.
Only
Yeah.
God alone can tell you.
Only God can tell you.
God
Oh,
can tell you.
Yo, give me a name. Give me a name when me can refer to you by.
Me name Nicholas Malcolm.
Nicholas, don't worry yourself. Nicholas, just know say
Yeah,
you're
me
the
not
boss.
over.
Only God
Yeah,
can tell me say you're not the boss.
Me hear a code, man.
Yeah, wait. And which part of Hanover? Wait. Which part of Hanover you come from? Well, Nicholas, which part of Hanover you come from?
Dias.
What name?
Dias. Near to Lucy.
What name?
Dias.
Dias?
Yeah.
All right, Nicholas, just know, tell everybody, say, Ragashanti, Rachel, you're the boss.
Yeah. Yo, Ragashanti, me a general, man.
It goes, man. Only God can come tell me, say, you know the boss. Big up yourself here, Nicola. Okay, man.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
All right, look for boy, man.
All right, Nicolas, big up yourself. Yo, Nicolas, I'm a general. Nicolas, I'm a general. Nicolas, I'm a general. Yo, my bad for entertain. I love it. Yo, Nicolas just met me night. Hey, I love Jamaica people. I love Jamaica. Trust me. Jamaica people who just special and nice and cool and hey, even a simple conversation, me tell people, from there Jamaican here, me tell you, anybody there Jamaican say them bored, and them want bored. Anybody there Jamaican say them bored, and who no want bored. Who you for bored at Jamaica? When pleasure and joy, you know, the simplest of things them. Only God can tell me, say Jamaica is one of the most exciting. Give me the next caller, President. I can't bother. Hello.
Good night, Rasta.
Listen to me, no man. Only God can listen to me. Only God can tell me say the reason why y'all laugh is not about Nicholas. Come, no, say about Nicholas.
Mr. Never wrong have enough company, man, with the him thing there.
But I tell you, it's a Jamaican thing. It's a Jamaican thing.
Yeah.
What
about that? Because even me sometimes I say that too.
Yeah, right.
To call people him, human him.
Right. Wagwan.
All right. We want to touch upon the church thing where me hear you talk about.
Which one? Yeah.
Where the lady did a call till the next one and I tell her about God work.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know, people have to know God for themselves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if you follow some of them people,
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people preach, but them not follow what them preach. You understand? And the Bible say a lot of things, but how much are the things there where the Bible say people really follow?
True. So
me not really make them. Me do my thing.
No, because the Bible say things, but you have to interpret what the Bible say, right? Don't it? And there's some people get knocked all the while because the Bible can't say one thing, you know, and that one thing, 100 people can read it and 100 people have 100 different interpretations.
Yeah.
And the one thing where the Bible say at that one spot. And then you have some people who, for them thing is, you're not supposed to use common sense when you read the Bible. You must just interpret it literal. Why would God give common sense if God don't want to use common sense?
They know that.
All right, you know. So the auntie they know, she just don't want to take responsibility for certain things and I put it on her knees.
But you know, Raga, you see, some of them church people, you know, are devil in a sheep clothing, you know.
Explain. What you mean?
In a sheep clothing.
What you mean?
Them are devil. Because you know, say, at one point, you know, this church sister takes it for me. I don't know. She just come up, say, me a fool on her husband. Me don't know where she get that from. Me sure not God did tell her that.
Yeah,
she just come up with it.
But if you talk to her, you know, you're liable to hear shit. Them have, you know, many people have faith in Jamaica. Them have this thing where their mind tell them something. Hello? I think we lost the caller there and whatever. But many people in Jamaica, them have them thing where their mind tell them something. And for them, me get the vision, you know. And you know what the spirit tell me, say, you know. And God did talk to me, you know, man. And what... You have people who come up with an idea. It's human to come up with an idea of something. And I find it interesting that a lot of religious people, when they come up with an idea of something, when they're exposed to, fancy term, stimuli, when they're exposed to something where by association or whatever, you know, or similarity to something else, it triggers a thought in your head. Or when you're faced with some sort of situation where you have to choose, and in your mind you say, I feel like we go for that one, and people will say, a God talk to them this, or a stimuli reach them, a God, whatever. And we have other supernatural, we are explaining it in Jamaican culture. The most common is what we call a rake. Prezi, we there. We have a call on the line. Hello?
I come back.
Yes. Okay,
Hello?
then bring you back. Yeah, what going on? Yeah, man, I hear you.
Yes, so me I tell her say she just get up one day we about me there at church, because me tell her say Adventist church me go.
Yeah.
Me in a church one day, and me and her husband and some other people attack. And me see she look across.
Yeah.
So me see she a move her mouth. But me never sure how she attacked.
Right.
So me see she a looking at me direction. And she say, leave me husband alone. So me say, leave her husband alone. Me say, where she get that from now? And me say to her husband, say, but your wife just tell me to leave you alone. How would that come from? And he say, so she stay. And me go over there to her. Me say, sister, so and so. You go tell me to leave your husband alone, like me there with your husband. She get up. Long time she get up. Want fight.
Want beat you off, though?
Want beat me. Want beat me. So me say, but so much man in the church. You go for your husband. So why would I go take for your husband? For your husband an old man and he not even having no teeth in his mouth. Young man approach me. 3 of them.
Yeah.
And me never agree because me never ready to settle down at the time.
At the time, right.
So when would I go take up your husband?
Yeah.
She take off her ring because she told she a behave, you know.
Yeah.
We end up go to the door.
Oh, I lie. The two want to end up going to the door?
Yes. Because people they say something too bad in our church.
Yeah.
And we end up go to the door.
Yeah.
And we go on her back.
Yeah.
And she come out. The two we go there.
Yeah.
And she take off her ring and show them in the bush. Run at the back and say, I me forget them. I tell her husband that. Say, I me forget them.
So you forget what?
The ring them where she take off.
No, voila. She take off her ring them off her finger and throw them in the bush and say, you forget them?
Bush. Yes, I say, the husband want. So, I me forget them.
From just seeing you attack to her husband in a church? Inside of the church too?
The man a go on, so yes, she a deaconess, you know. The husband a deacon, and me a secretary. Right?
What you said to me?
And the woman a go on bad. And Raga, me I tell you, say, I leave the evening, you know.
Yeah.
Because me I say, this woman, if me follow she.
Yeah, I probably pop her, yeah.
A prison, know that end up go for her. You don't know me.
Oh, jeez, that's what I'm glad you ignore it and walk it out.
Because she mad, you know.
Yeah.
But you me know me have for me Bellevue ticket.
Yeah.
So me go home.
Walk her out, yeah.
Yes. me go home at me yard. And pastor call a meeting, she mash up the meeting. Elder call a meeting, she mash up the meeting. Want fight. So me say, look here.
Yeah, one of them look insecure. I be a stress. I go through in a. Let me tell you something too. All right. I mean, want all listeners pay attention and thing. All right. You know that you have some women out there. There are 2 instances that are fairly common. A long time me in this, I observe Jamaican culture and whatever and thing. And that me know about. So, but me know say this exists other places too. But me just tell you about what me know. There are 2 instances where a woman will get up and just hate another woman when I do her nothing, right? When it comes to a gentleman and a something me see. The first one is, you see, if the man is attracted to you and then pick up say the man attracted to you, you have a woman who would just hate the woman and want war her. The woman don't even know say the man attracted to you, you know. She pick up say her husband or her man attracted to the woman, you know. And that woman would just hate the other woman just because sometimes man talk and don't even know say them mouth slip and them say certain thing. And woman can know them husband and them man. So when them talk, I think they sound different to that one. So that's the first one. if them pick up, say the man attracted to Mary Jane, that man wife and woman would just start hate Mary Jane. Mary Jane don't even know, say the man attracted to her, you know. And she would just start hate Mary Jane. The other one is similar. The Mary Jane can just look like the type of woman who them know them man would be attracted to. You follow me? Right? So Mary Jane, again, you know, Mary Jane is in her own little world. Her life is straight and whatever. Mary Jane have nothing to do with this man or whatever. But some woman, and looking at another woman and say, no, say, that type of man, that type of woman, my man and my husband weak too. They would just get up and start eat that woman there, you know. So who for tell if something like that? And then you have the other set now. You have some woman, unfortunately. I mean, know some people may not disagree with me. But you have some woman who just not like another woman just because she look good, you know.
Well, it looks
just because she look good and them don't want them man or whatever near that woman just because them conclude she look good. And this and that, and she thinks she extra and this and that, and what she go on like. Then not go so who for tell if I want them something there, make she come and take set for you?
Yeah, me tell her say every meet, she just take set for me had to leave and go somewhere else because me know say when I tell
you left the church?
Make her tear you to it. Yeah. Cause I tear me that go tear because Raga she come and me need her back from her because me about 17, 18 and she in her 60s. After she could have beat me.
No, I lie you tell. The woman did in her 60s and you was 17, 18 when she had texted for you?
Yeah, when she had texted for me.
That means probably her husband in her 60s and 70s too, no?
Yeah.
Are you left the church because you don't want?
I left with some other people because the church ended up getting notice and all of that, and we did move on and go to another church, and she did move on.
Man, you have some elderly woman to man, and it always happening in institutions like school, church, and workplace. Them just have a problem with young women. Yeah. Them just have a problem with young women, right? In schools, in workplaces, and church. Them just have a prep. Young woman will just put on them clothes and look nice and clean. And why she have to dress so? And this and that, and she has spent too much time on. Just because I'm insecure with it and thing like that. Why she in her 60s and come and take set by you now with that thing like that and whatever. And you say her husband has no teeth in her mouth and he probably not 60 and 70.
He no teeth. So ambition, me not raga. Me would have go left too much young boy in a church and go take off your husband.
Nah, man, she have insecurity on her next level and thing.
Me left because you see raga me she used to carry around the aspect of communion table in one and I give BS for wash foot. And then they were before wash foot with her. But decided to me not with she.
No, wash the foot with her and go pick up her crosses. Anyway, let me take somebody a call here.
Yeah, man.
No, watch the foot with her and go pick up her crosses. When the chigga then come out her tour, we give her all kind of stretch and thing. All right, blessings.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, man, protection. No, big and serious, people. Me I tell you, I can't tell you over the years and thing. How many times, in different institutions, young ladies who start work there and at different places or start go to church or start, working at that school or different institution. And you will have a couple women or several women who just have a problem with the young woman, them and thing, and just insecure about them, Good night, Carla. Wagwan.
Good night.
Good night.
So, I have two questions about the previous two calls.
Yeah.
So, and this is from my observation.
Yes.
So the young lady that just hung up, she said, this lady in her 60s in the church.
Yes.
Said to her, with her mouth, whisper and say, leave her husband alone.
Yeah.
She then proceeded to say, she turned towards the husband and said, your wife just tell me to leave you alone.
Yeah.
And then she get up and go over there. So if him are the deacon and the wife of the deaconess, why she has sit down beside him and the wife over one different part? Lady, me not understand.
No,
God can't tell me.
No, only God can tell you. No, listen. Me not think you pick up everything.
What?
These were officers of the church, you know. She was a secretary.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah, she said she was a secretary.
Right, and they were inside the church, you know, right? So obviously some sort of meeting was taking place where it's quite normal for the members of the executive to be talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow...
Right, but then why she never sit down beside her husband? Why the wife
No. Hold on. Oh, you read sit down beside. She never said nothing about sit down beside.
She said you weren't... She said she was beside the husband and she turned to the husband and said, you see, your wife just tell me to leave you alone. And then she said she get up and go over to the wife.
All right, but what I'm saying...
And say, well, you tell me to let the husband alone. But anyway...
But if you're an executive in the church and thing or whatever, and the deacon is an executive and the wife is an executive, isn't it likely that on occasion them going to end up at sitting close proximity and beside each other and whatever for different reasons? That is not unusual.
Yeah, but enough time the deaconess and the deacon sit down beside one, just like the first lady and the pastor sit down beside each other.
No, I think you got too far with it and without sufficient details. But at least you phrased it in a question.
Only God come tell me
only
God tell me
only God could I tell you say what?
Something else not right, because for them reach round the back, me I try to picture one 18-year-old and 60-year-old on the back argue, and 60-year-old take off ring and dash away and say I feel make Garrett.
No, but can't.
But
all right, let me ask you something. Let me ask you this, Auntie. Since you are speculate, me I go speculate. Aren't you aware? First of all, you know so when man in general, man who not used to woman are frightened, when they're on attractive women, them start behave like them are idiot and go on foolishness and don't even know so them are go. Am I wrong or am I right?
Maybe.
All right. No, right. Not all men, but as I say, some man, when once them say an attractive woman can't tell you this. Them man just start behaving weird way to get attention or to act like say them are more than what them is are. You know, some of them all just start chat one bag of thing about where them love tell woman where them have or what them can't do for. And man, you have a with a man just stays, all right? Remember, you know, she said she was 17, 18. Right? So she young, you know. And I know is who called a while ago, you know. That you know Brittany, right? Brittany, right?
Yeah, man.
Right. So
yeah, man. No, sir, Brittany.
Yeah, all right. So you know about Brittany and Mark, right? That husband. But this was long before she meet Mark or whatever. But she a young girl in the church, Tina. You know, say all the while you have these elderly women and whatever, them just insecure when them see young girl coming out of the church and thing. Nothing more than she see her husband there, the young Brittany there around her husband and thing, and she get insecure and whatever because men don't know she must feel say where she have swivel up and thing and Brittany come young, fresh and green and a dazzle up her husband yai and all them something there and whatever. What? And then now I go take it out from Brittany and whatever. Brittany never do nothing. Brittany never do nothing. I see come and take set from Brittany.
Brittany make them read her out of church.
No, I love her Brittany do any of Brittany did stay there, Brittany with a copper claw, whatever, this and that. You remember she said the man never have no teeth, right? When Brittany done with her, she wouldn't have no teeth either. That's why Brittany say, you know, make her leave, you know, because that woman I lick out the whole of her teeth, you know. Brittany did the right thing. Brittany did the Chris Rock thing. Low it out, you know, because you know, I never gonna be him right.
Him again. When same name? From Daya.
Nicholas.
Man, only God could have come to Nicholas.
God can't tell me. Only God.
Nicholas. And Cecile Germain, as long as I know you me and mix up, don't come stop with me, but my son mixed up. Cecile Germain, let me call you out on the wall. As long as it's not you me and mix up,
yeah.
But the call you two mix up, people can sit down and say one another. Call your son mix up. Leave me alone with my mix.
Me on Cecile side. Me on Cecile side. People can't, woman can't sit down beside man. People can't sit down beside man. People can't sit down.
I can't judge
ladies can't sit down beside a man and don't want the man or anything for doing the man like a church brother or a co-worker or whatever.
I can judge
or whatever. And things like that.
I can judge who I want. And if somebody don't like when me and mix them, come drape me. I'm lucky. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
You sure those say Harborview the caller the person come from. Why it have to be Harborview? You sure you're not Bulvia? Why?
Well, just so people understand, this caller right here, Tina, she is from Harborview.
Born and raised.
She's born and raised in Harborview.
Born and raised.
So Tina, it's Tina. Then step on Tina Khan. Then step on Tina. Tina, what you say? Which Harborview woman that come disrespect the place?
Which Harborview woman so far? And then Nicholas, you have 7 grand for the woman, and you could buy her a box food. Something not right.
No, Nicholas was apologetic. Don't you hear? The man was apologetic. The man was apologetic. But
him carry money afterwards, him say.
Yeah, him carry,
He could buy a food out of the money. He could buy a food.
No, but at the time, the way the thing work out. But tell him, man, but what is him say it, Say, boy, so the food thing never they deal with the weird thing. Don't you hear him say it, though? So him know. Don't.
Right, but then, what, Rhea call me name, but Jesus. No, but me I say, one food, Raga, from the hungry belly whole night start out from
me I say, because I know the man say the man go to morning.
For the hungry belly?
Yeah, kind of, man say him go. I ask him if how much round and him say, So I say like how much time when I do it and the man say we go right back till the morning, man. And whatever kind enough walking. It's a long trip that because you travel from one side of the country go the other side, and take multiple transportation and all these things and then start out the whole night, I remember him say she hungry, No, me have a big girl up. A good woman that. Me like her.
From so far
No, but me like her. A real soldier that because she deal with it on the hungry belly and I know the man say, Nicholas say, he think they turn up. So she never hold back and thing or whatever. And when the gas did that, take her, she hold up her legs same way and put on the wine same way and think. She probably have belch off some of the gas and thing or whatever and think, poor thing. And she hold it a good woman that.
When I said woman is a big woman and the woman at 35 is a big woman, you shock me. I feel bad.
Me tell people say that so I always tell people don't call the show and try to get joke. Don't call the show and try to be funny. Just tell the mix-up as it is. The humor will come out. Just be your natural self. Right? Just be cause him just a tell you what going on, everything come out of his mouth is hilarious.
Exactly.
Everything when him says in the car, just so him talk to and whatever, and you know say I chew him a tell, cause him not itch. Him just him just a flow and a talk is something with them and whatever. And it was just hilarious, it's just like a huge mix up. No, but a hungry belly start up. I like her, a soldier that, a good girl.
Jesus. Big woman, 35.
The 35-year-old big woman.
35-year-old big woman.
Mr. Nicholas, how old he is? Him say 29.
Yeah, I'm a big, I feel old. I call for the radio because she still German tonight. You shouldn't stop walking a post. And she don't know me from a Kenna Paint lady.
What? Okay? Cecile, don't afraid her here. Don't afraid of her, Cecile.
Over here like the whole away. It's a mix-up show, Ragaron, and you're over here just like the whole away. Mix-up can be entertaining. Just like how the whole away over here. So me have prove your point. Tonight,
Cecile, only God can't tell me say you're not afraid of. Only God can't tell me say you're afraid.
God can't tell me that Cecile love mix-up more than me. Only God can. Lady, go and go mix the ABC and go on your bed, yes?
Watch out.
Oh, mix up.
Security. Shot fired. Security.
Judging. Bye.
All right, boo. That's
I ain't gonna beat you, lady. I'm not here to beat anybody. I don't have to beat you.
It's all fun over here. All right, blessings, man. Watch your right, people. We're soon forward. I want a break. Boom.
Decades of hits. From the classics to current tracks, you'll find it all on the Bridge 99 FM, the station for everyone.
New style, yes, new flow.
The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Only God can tell me. That me I tell you, Prezi. Yeah, only God can tell me right now, so the show not nice tonight. You understand? And there's the levels there. All right, people, watch your ride. The number from Jamaica again, 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. Yo! Reggae Some Fest up forward, and I know the Bridge 99 is very much involved in all of the activities and, shall we say, the constructive shenanigans leading up to it and thing and whatever. You know, after 2 years, all this COVID thing and whatever, we're looking forward to having some stellar performances and a wonderful time at Sumfest with its new focus by Joe Bogdanovich and the team over there, you know, saying our music and thing because, you know, Sumfest in its, shall we say, desire in the past to appeal to an international market had significantly expanded the artists who usually perform there and so forth, and kind of, I guess we could say, kind of move away from the indigenous focus that the original festivals were known for. And we see where the Down Sound team has brought it back to that local focus and thing. It is therefore imperative that the local talent put out some good music and thing. Now, me and one of them always defend the new generation of music because every time a new generation of music come, the one before always complain about it. I don't do that. A lot of the music them nowadays, me not used to them and thing. Me's a 90s dancehall man, so call me old. But when we 90s did I run, people used to complain, 80s did I complain about we too. You understand? You know, when Slang Thing rhythm forward and thing, everybody who do analog music did I complain about Slang Thing too, and digital music. And, you know, they established their normal. So just as how we did get to establish our thing and do allow the youth, them do them thing. So, but you know, just make an effort to make some good music, all right? And listen to the elders, them who know the game and can teach you something. And, you know, as I'm here, Popcorn say one time, make sure someone make music we can go airport, yeah? Make sure they make music we can fly upon plane and thing. Even with a Jamaican character and label thing. We also hear big head forward with Dancehall Queen. You know, Dancehall Queen competition and thing and whatever. Boy, that is an institution by itself, you know, man. And talking about I don't found the bossy people who don't understand that something there. So if you don't understand, you can cure out and go about to the business and go sit on one side. But all of the people over the years who compete in the Dancehall Queen competition, I think that went global in the truest sense. All over Europe, me go, white woman after white, everybody a Dancehall Queen. You know, Prezi? Me go several places at Italy. Everywhere you go, somebody a Dancehall Queen. A Dancehall Queen, a dancehall music. The same thing over Spain. The same thing at Germany. Upper France, the same thing. And other European countries, when we don't even go, England, the same thing. Dancehall Queen, there's South America in a different country. Have one girl down Argentina, one at Chile and whatever. All over and thing. But don't get, but them like get them type of Gatorade things to people and whatever and thing. And the Jamaican culture spread. People, you know, just immersing themselves in Jamaican movement vocabulary. Because our dances, you know, every dance when me see Jamaican people do, you can connect it to one of our folk forms. Right? The youth them don't even know say them dance have that connection there. Now, yes, some of the dances have moved away, because when Janipe start dancing and whatever, them kind of move away to whatever. But particularly when Bogle them did that dance and all of the movement, them were just centered in the torso and the pelvis. Even when you move your hand and your foot and whatever. All those dances, from way back, from Butterfly, Lagan and all them dances, all of them, they're connected to Jamaica's indigenous movement vocabulary. We are talking about Dinky Mini. We are talking about Brookings. We are talking about Kumina. We are talking about Gerebenta. We are talking about Quadrille. And all of them John Canoe. All of the dance, the youth, them not understanding about the root there. So it was just a joy for me to travel all over the world. We go Japan. Right? We go different parts of Japan and thing and the dance. Not to mention who have dancehall sound and all them thing and whatever this. So big up dancehall culture. And big up the dancehall queen competition. And I hope you have a lot of success tonight. Right? And that, boy, I can go just go watch it and thing and go down go support. Would I like to do that and thing. You know what I'm going to ask Bobby Clark for a ticket. Prezi. If I tell Bobby more a ticket for go dancehall queen competition, don't you make me go? You make me go. But Prezi, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find. Let me say, Bobby, want a ticket for go dancehall queen. Set it up for me. Bobby, he might get quiet in a Prezi. And then I say, well, that can be arranged. But you're going to have to do something from the Bridge 99 FM there. Right away. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jump in with something like that. And think, but people on the know say, a Ragashanti design a class at the University of the West Indies in the Department of Sociology, Psychology, and Social Work. A class called Identity and Conduct in the Dancehall Culture. Me designed a class to make it go through the process and get approved and whatever. And it was the one of the most popular class in the Faculty of Social Science. At one point, it was supposed to be an open class where like an elective, right? And so it's one of them classes that if you request it, you're supposed to can get it. Yo, it reach a point, man, 1 year, them say, no, we have to limit it now. Hundreds. Them did have to limit people in our class, man. Because students from UE take it, you have some nurse from UE, some people in the entertainment, whatever, and all them something upon different campus and whatever. All across and thing, that class was just phenomenally popular and thing, whatever. You understand? Ragashanti dancehall from foundation. That's all the thing there. So you don't know, say, man grew up in that something there. And while just like my country, Jamaica, I know everything me agree with Jamaica. There's nothing me not like about Jamaica. Right? But me love more things than where me have problem with. And I am very, 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 very appreciative of indigenous Jamaica. You know, the unique Jamaica, things unique to Jamaica, the elements of our culture that is just unique to us. Okay? You know, and that unfortunately a lot of people in Jamaica, they generally don't celebrate because very often those things that are unique to us and beautiful to us and just amazing to us tend to be closer to our African past. I don't know it go, you know. Find the thing more African, them not like it unless them go one performance, go watch the National Dance Theatre Company performing, coming at the Liquor Theatre. At that time, them like it. Or when you go festival, at that time, them like it. Or when them go Miss Lou funeral, at that time, them like it. But in general, them not celebrate it and big it up and spend money upon it and thing, you know, and give it the love and respect where it deserve. But as soon as the local talent, them bust a foreign, everybody run in. Reggae music go through the same thing. Them beat reggae, kill reggae, them never like nothing to do with reggae. Them disc, make Ken Boot and all of them tell her, right? Alternately, him dead and gone and thing. But make who alive tell her, them beat them deal with them wicked. They say, Alabama, where everybody run in pan or whatever, them go through it. But when them bust a foreign man, at that time they run in and start embrace it about them culture and thing and whatever. Them never support it. Never, ever, ever support it in any structured way. Right? And when the thing bust, you see people from certain classes come and start keep out some big festival and make some big money and fight and thing. But them very same people, them just support and celebrate indigenous Jamaica. Them just wait until the thing bust, then them run in. And just want to own it up and thing. I saw the thing go with everything with it, right? Yeah, we just talk about indigenous movement. Our indigenous movement is revival, right? Professor Rex Nettleford and, a lot of other people and thing they, you know, they catalog the movement from those indigenous folk forms in Jamaica. And when it's packaged and performed at the Liquor Theatre, and back in the day at the Ward Theatre, the elite have no problem going there, hobnobbing and eating their hors d'oeuvres and all these things and whatever. But outside of that, and them watch it and clap it and thing. But outside of that, them not big up the people them who push that something there. Them not big them up. Them not give them that support there. Them fight against them language, fight against them culture, fight against them rituals. Most of them something there where you see, whether revivalism, whether Rastafari, whether Kumina, whatever, those are not just things that are performed on stage to people entertainment. People lived their lives, you know, surrounded with those rituals, integral to the way they interpret the world, understand the world, and the way they conduct their everyday activities. But that part wasn't celebrated. It was only celebrated when it go up on stage and foreigner big it up. And then make people go perform at a hotel and all these things. Put on costume and all them something in the hotel and thing. But nobody not big up them people in general. And the same thing with dancehall. Big up dancehall, you know. Big up everything what dancehall do for Jamaica and put Jamaica on the map in so many ways, including the dancehall queen competition. People don't think I joke me and make couldn't have to go up on social media. The amount of white women have DHQ before them name. So them a dancehall queen because them just run one local competition and them do Jamaican dancehall, and if them win the competition, then them say them a dancehall queen. That be that. Me say me there Spain, me travel over Spain, dancehall queen, yes a dancehall. Germany, dancehall queen, yes a dance. Me go Paris, dancehall queen, yes a dancehall queen, yes a this and that. Holland, dancehall queen in the Netherlands, dancehall queen, yes a dancehall queen, yes a. Me go Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, dancehall queen, yes a dancehall queen and whatever and this and that, right? And which the only country me did go to Europe and never see a dancehall queen. And one liable for there was Greece. Right? Right? I me never get to go Portugal, but me know them over there too. Me know because I see them on social media. But when I go Greece, I must be the only place I go in Europe where me never see them. Every other one them where me go. I me travel them out. Right? Dancehall queen motor. Big up dancehall and big up the dancehall queen competition we have forward and thing. We have about 8 minutes to go and think people. We can't take a. We have any call? Okay. Okay. All right, people do remember, you know, the Mixup channel, you know, the Ragashanti Mixup channel. Wait name, Ragashanti TV. Wait there, over YouTube. All right, so we just go over there. I want to go over there, just subscribe. Just click subscribe. It's free. But make sure you click the bell too, and bell over there. Click the bell because no phone when things are happening over there. And then when you see the things then post up after. I never hear about this or whatever. That is because you never click the bell. The bell is for notifications. So click subscribe and click the bell. That is Ragashanti TV. Go over to Ragashanti TV and subscribe to my look Mixup Entertainment channel. Okay? That's what the thing there. And make sure say your gingeration and your combo. Subscribe to it too. Alright? And there are hundreds of hours of Mixup Entertainment there. Every day I try to put up not every day. It take me 4 or 5 hours to edit a whole Ragashanti live show. And then I put it up, right? But there are hundreds of hours of those shows over there, right? Remember now, the old shows, they're called Ragashanti Live Classics. Those are the old shows. The Ragashanti Live that I'm doing here right now, that's just called Ragashanti Live, right? That I'm doing here on the Bridge 99 FM, right? So sometime, someone want to listen to classic them, I want to think those are in the present. The classic, right now, I am from 11 years ago. The ones that I'm putting up now, they're from 11 years ago. So when you listen to classics, enjoy them because them jiggy and nice and thing and whatever. And you get enough laughter out of them and you learn enough things from them. But at the same time, just do remember they're from a long time ago. Well, 11 years ago. I'm on shows from 11 years ago. All right? But those are the classics. That different from the other show of them, right? And do remember, say, I also post Free Up. Now, Free Up at the realest Jamaican talk show. That is on Thursdays at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Right over there upon Ragashanti TV. Now, let me just say to some of you out there that if you're on the squeamish or the prudish side of things when it comes to Jamaican vernacular, be forewarned that Free Up, on occasion, couple bad word cussing a Free Up. All right? On occasion, couple saucy things are discussed in Free Up. So I'm well aware that some of you, you can't manage certain things. Some of you, your religion is such that you're not supposed to listen to anything about sex. You're not supposed to hear nobody because I want bad word or whatever. To each her own, to each his own. So I know that some of you can't manage them something there. And I respect that. So be forewarned. Of all the playlists over there, one of them is Free Up. It's very popular, but I'm well aware that some of you don't want to be listening and then you hear two bad words cussing it and then you jump and you're like, Jesus, where may I listen this for or whatever. Poor thing, one woman I listened Free Up for the first time and she write me and she said, what is headers? Could you please explain to me what is headers? So when me explain it to her and thing, the lady said, oh, thank you, but that is not for me. And that's all right. That's all right. But so, of all the playlists them over there, just remember, Free Up. We discuss all kind of things. At the realest Jamaican talk show out there. But for those of you who who watch it, because Free Up is live, of course, on Thursdays, and you come up on a little dialogue or a little language that is a little bit testy for you, I'm just forewarning you, right? And for the great majority of you who have no problem listening to them something, they are our colorful indigenous expressions, do partake in them and, watch it and enjoy it and think. We do talk up a thing. For this Free Up where I come Thursday, we want a clash between Puss and Dr. Love. Puss and Dr. Love. We want a clash between Puss and Dr. Love this Thursday. That is 1 o'clock U.S. Eastern Time. And of course, that is 12 noon Jamaican time. And if you can't watch it at that time, of course, it will be there on the channel for you to watch on demand at your leisure. All right? Also, finally, I am still a little bit taken aback that, every time somebody says, well, Raga, me find you, man. Me find you back and thing, not only on Ragashanti TV, but also on the Bridge 99 FM. People, all of you listening to Bridge 99 FM, I want to just contact some people and spread the word. Make them know so over here so the thing there. All right? Over the Bridge 99 FM, the thing there. All right? And we have a diversity of programs. You do remember that the most Honorable Bruce Golding, he has a program over here. Run It To It as a program over there alongside Pernell Charles. Elise Kelly has a program over here. Kurt Riley is over here. My good friend Rory, that's Rory Stone Love, him have a program over here. Right? Tony Rebel there. Roddy G. Nicky Z over here. I just saw the thing there. So I want to spread the word, right? Spread the word and just make people know, say it's all about the Bridge 99 FM. I just saw the thing there. See? I'll be back on Wednesday. Same place right here, so. And thing. 9 o'clock Jamaica time. 10 o'clock U.S. East Coast time. New York time, where I am right now. And of course, I'll also be here on Friday. But remember, Friday is 8 o'clock Jamaica time, which is 9 o'clock U.S. East Coast time. And do remember that the Friday show is simulcast, right? So it broadcasts on the Bridge 99 FM, and it's also broadcast on IrieJam Radio here in New York. Take care of yourself, people. Have a wonderful time. I'm going home right now. I am going to edit this show and put it up so that you can hear it tomorrow. Watch it tomorrow too and all them stuff. Take care of yourself. I don't like God can tell me. Some are blessed right now and things are going for me and I have a lot to be thankful for. Big up yourself, but big up on yourself. Nicholas, large up yourself and the whole works and things. See it? Proper thing, people. Soon a Wednesday, man.